Let's interpret the correlation between two quantitative variables. Problem number 1. We have a scatterplot for the two quantitative variables, viewers chatting versus donations. The horizontal quantitative variable is donations, and the vertical quantitative variable is viewers chatting. Step 1. Determine the direction of the correlation. Taking a look at this data, this line is heading in an upward direction, so we would call this positive. Although it doesn't look very strong, it is still in a positive, not negative direction. Step 2. Determine the strength of the correlation. We will use the R-squared value that was given to us by the software and use our strength chart to find the type of strength between these two variables. With an R-squared value of 0.007, we can see that that value is going to be in this first interval for R-squared, between 0 and 0.04. That tells us that the correlation R value is some value between 0 and 0.2, and the interpretation for that type of correlation is very weak. And just to confirm that this was correct, I computed the approximate correlation R value, and it was 0.08. And that is in this range of 0 and 0.2. How did we determine the strength of the correlation? To determine the strength of the correlation as being very weak, we take the R-squared value given to us from the software and then use the strength chart to find the interval that the R-squared value is between, and then get our correlation interpretation from our chart. Step 3. Complete the correlation interpretation statement. The statement is down here below, and we have to fill in 4 blanks with the information above. There is A, and the direction type was positive. The strength was very weak. Relationship between the vertical quantitative variable was viewers chatting, and the horizontal quantitative variable was donations. Let's read this from the very beginning. There is a positive, very weak relationship between viewers chatting and donations. You are now ready to interpret the correlation between two quantitative variables in problem number 2.